Hey guys, it's Elodie from Golden Kitchen, and today I would like to share with you my favorite way to be cooking prawn. So I love smoky flavor and I love a little bit of spiciness. So we're going to be using some habanero spice, some chili oil, some nutmeg, some amazing seasoning to be cooking those prawn, and cook it with the biryani rice inspired from my trip in Kenya. And we're having asparagus entering the season, so we're also going to be using some fresh seasonal vegetable for this recipe. So we're going to start by cooking our rice because that's what's going to be taking the longest. So I've already washed it to remove the excess of amidon. And now to bringing some flavor to it before cooking it, I'm just going to slice a few shallots just so our rice is nicely caramelized and extra flavorful. Turn on the heat on a little pan, low to medium heat. We're going to add a little spoon of butter, beautiful. Now we're also going to grab one of our garlic. Either way, you can be slicing it through very thinly, or you can be directly using one of those and shaving the garlic into the pan so it's nicely roasting with the shallots. Okay, so we're taking the shallots and we're going to add them to our butter that is nicely starting to melt and our garlic. So we are still on low medium heat, right? Because we don't want it to burn. We're going to add the filet of sesame oil, voila, on the beautiful shallots and garlic. I don't know if you can see. It's starting to get some color, so we want it to have color. If there is no color, there is no flavor, so you want it to start roasting. And then we're going to come and add our rice with some spices to it. We're going to be adding a beautiful stick of cinnamon for the perfume of it. I'm having some fresh nutmeg, a bit of pepper, a bit of salt from Himalaya. So now I'm going to be adding some moti elayashi, which is some very smoky cardamom with also some minty undertone to it. I'm going to shave a little bit of that into it. Not too much because it's quite powerful. So here I have a blend of oregano, a little bit of ginger as well, some cumin, some cardamom, like the green version of the cardamom, and some pepper and also some different type of cinnamon. And finally adding some water, like some more water. You will notice that at first we've only used the cleaned natural drop of water that were coming with the rice, but we've let it roast with the fat from our butter and from our shallots and garlic roasting earlier. Yeah? So voila, look how smooth and sexy this rice is already. Et voila. So now it's very straightforward. We're just going to be cleaning our prawn, yeah? So we need to be removing this layer on top of them. Start by washing them again. So I've already been washing them with some water. We're going to be adding a few drops of lemon juice, some of our garlic, some of our habanero, a bit of our smoked salt, some of my white pepper, cayenne pepper that we adore. Ooh, a little bit of ginger, a few drops of this chili oil, some of our smoked paprika to it as well, some fresh parsley, because it's always very nice to have some fresh herbs with some fish or with some seafood. And voila. And we're just going to let it to marinate for 10 minutes, you know. The longer the better, obviously. Now we're going to start by roasting our selection of wild mushroom. So we're going to just melt some butter, and same preparation than we did for the rice. We're going to be adding some of our banana shallots. Make sure that they roast nicely with some garlic. And once everything is caramelized, we're going to come and add our wild mushroom for mushroom poêlée. And now I'm going to add the shallot banana. There it is. our beautiful wild mushroom selection. I'm just going to be adding a few slices of my Scotch bonnet pepper because I want to give a kick to my sauté mushroom poêlée. And now we're adding everything. Magnifique. Just adding a fillet of olive oil to it. A little bit of salt and pepper. Magnifique. I'm going to add some of my bay leaf. So now we're going to be adding the fresh thyme to it. So same, we remove the herbs from the actual stem, yeah? So same, you know, just a few oregano. Magnifique. So we're just going to grab our asparagus and we're going to remove the end of it. We're going to wait for our water to be perfectly boiling and we're going to blanch them with also a few drops of lemon juice to make sure that they keep the color a bit longer. We're going to be taking our mushroom off the heat, but we're going to be using the same pan just because all the juice and all the flavors from the mushroom and the herb mix that we've been using is going to transfer to our seafood. Straight up, we're having our marination of our prawn. We're going to need a few drops of water and agave syrup. So now I'm just going to be cutting a few of my spring onion just to go on top of my beautiful prawn, yeah? I had a few more of my fresh parsley. So one last little drop of water and our asparagus. So I've let them rest with some ice as well, ice water. Et voila! So then we're going to be plating and that's it. It's ready to eat. So this is it, guys. Thank you so much for following the step-by-step for my prawn recipe. You can see more of my recipe on my Instagram page, Golden Kitchen. If you like it, give us a like and a follow. Thank you so much and see you soon.